Relationships are something we all cherish. They are one of the most essential values of our human being. They are, for some people, what their whole life depends on, which is very understandable. And clearly, just like about any other issue or subject we have to talk about when it comes to our race, Jesus has something to say about it. Matthew 18:15. If your brother or sister sins, go and point out their fault, just between the two of you. If they listen to you, you have won them over. And clearly, these are some smart words because Jesus was the master of relationships, and not just romantic relationships, relationships between family, relationships between friends, and relationships between, in Christendom, brothers and sisters, our fellow believers, those we need to congregate with. Jesus is saying in this verse and in a lot of other verses where he says we need to cherish relationships, we need to hold value to them. A lot of people know that they need to value relationships, but a lot of people don't know how to properly do it. And Jesus is saying, friends, it's not about being offended or cutting someone out. If someone has hurt you, you don't need to shut your heart against them. You don't need to be like, I'm never talking to you again. You need to sit down and think about, how did this happen? What did I do wrong? Why was it this way? And then we need to think about, how can we improve? How can we get back on track? Let's try to resolve the conflict, because when you're shutting someone out after an argument, that just means your pride is wounded, your ego is wounded. You just need to get your relationship back on track. So you need to go to that person, make an effort to resolve the matter, be smart about it, because like I talked about 2 messages ago, there are people out there who try to find all the criticisms in someone, but then they don't think about their own flaws. But putting that to the side, what matters now is that you need to go talk it out with someone. If you've been hurt by yourself, by another person, tell your friend who you trust, and if the person stands under my authority, they won't be offended, as in they're actually holding the same values that Jesus did. They're willing to support you. They're always going to be behind you. They've got your back. You're good. In this way, you can reconcile and save the relationship. And if they don't want to listen to you, then you need to be persistent. If there's someone you care about and they're just not listening to you, you need to try again and again and again and again, because that shows you truly love them and care for them. Of course, there are those moments where maybe it isn't just worth saving, where there's really nothing you can do. But in that case, aside from that, you just need to try everything you can to save your most special relationships from having something bad happen to them. That is how to properly cherish relationships. And here's a pro tip. To shut your heart when you get hurt is quick and easy. We can all do it. I could even do it right now. But God's way is different, and it's the better way. It's the best way to do it. Walk in his way towards true life. My name is David Alubu, and these are some reflections on the words of Jesus.